Welcome back to the final. Starting 17th. Still managed to make up one place from the last one. We got more work to do.
Indeed we do. Hello and welcome back to Closed Circuit Sports. I'm Drew Goldman. And this is the final of round 1 of the Indy Karting Challenge in 2026, 206 Senior.
Got it going, come on.
Welcome aboard my helmet.
12 minutes plus 2 laps. Plus the formation on the out.
As we try to recover from the spin from earlier in the heat race, that we recovered, but not to where we had been. Our potential in that race was much higher than our outcome. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to our potential here in the final.
12 plus 2. Probably 16 laps.
Beautiful, brisk day for a race here in Whiteland, Indiana, on the south side of Indianapolis.
This is going to be a dry race. This is good. No spins.
Famous last words.
The grip should be there more than any other point today once we get these things up to temperature.
That is how grip works. It is the final, but it's 4 in the afternoon. It's not going to get better than it is today. Right now. Try to get the tires warm, but see how much temp they can hold at this point. Finishing up the formation warm-up lap. We're going to come to the grid, into the tram lines, and from the 8th row, let's start the 2026 season with a bang. Hopefully not a physical bang.
Andrew Goldman is going to be a driver to look out for next race. He was coming on strong in the final couple of laps there. He was gaining and gaining and gaining on the leaders.
Trying not to leave too big of a space, but also trying not to bump too hard into the tram lines. Oh, green, green, green. Directly behind my K-Maker. Nico Santos alongside the 34, the flames on his helmet. I could have gotten alongside there. I just would have rode a little bit of curve.
Look, we gotta go.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, we're so slow. Come on.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that? Okay, they're not there anymore. I gotta get a move on them. Nope. Okay, it's this.
Why
kid.
would you do that?
Gutsy moves.
What are y'all doing back there?
Yeah, come on. What is Steel doing behind us? All the Steel Motorsports guys qualified very poorly apparently, or crashed out in the final and having to scrap their way back up. And they're very good drivers. They're just crazy aggressive. Damn it, Nico. The blocks you throw, my friend, are just preposterous. Alright, every 5 minutes there's a cut in this video because of the way that the visor cam saved it, but it's better than what the GoPro gave us, which was very partial. This is much closer to a complete race, and it only skipped about 5 seconds before it starts writing the new video, so I did my best there with the hard cut. I'm sorry. I found a decent transition, though. There are only 2 more of those. And it only misses about 1 corner, and we come right back in the same lap, so it's all okay. I did my best.
Come on!
We are gaining, just not as fast as I want. Alright, there goes the Birel through on Haymaker. Can he hold it? Yes, barely. Haymaker wanted the immediate switchback. He gets greedy right as soon as you take him. And we'll get a good view of that later. It's a pretty good lap we're on for here. I'm gonna have to lift here. Oh my gosh, yep. The Birel bails out. He had some
I
kind
don't know
of
about
issue.
that, man!
I don't know about that, dude. Yes, sir. Well said. The way I gained on him on that lap, oh my gosh. And the way he keeps, trying to throw blocks. He doesn't even know he's blocking. That's the thing, is he's trying to swing the cart wide. And it's like, hey man, there's a line there. You're just preventing anyone from driving it.
No! Look, Mike! I'm fucking faster than you!
But I let him piss me off, and this is my issue. Because yes, I get the move done here. I pat my helmet because he was doing it 4 laps in a row. But then, yeah, I make a mistake. Too quickly, too. Like, I cooked that overtake for laps, and I let him back through within the same lap, I believe? Might be here. I think I overcooked this corner. Yep. Pocket down. And I open the door. And then he blocks on the exit. Alright, Nico, go ahead. You give it a shot. I didn't know where I was cooking it yet. I still didn't. I think I do now. I just have to keep these guys behind me, because they are slow in all the wrong places for me to be able to have a fast lap. You can't use them as a slipstream if they're slower than you. You're just bumping them. You're helping them go faster by giving them pushes in the places where they're too slow. And that's only if they know how to slow it down properly when they finally do get to the braking zone. And usually, if this is the case, they don't. Oh my gosh, these two fighting stressed me out so bad. Because yes, there's someone behind me, but no, I just want to be past you two and driving my speed. Because look at our times since they got back through on us. Haven't been able to turn another fast lap the way that we were when we were gaining on Mike. We caught Mike, and then this happened. Yes, I had Nico behind me while we were catching him, but oh my gosh, the way we slowed down once we got to him is so frustrating. And Nico can't find the door either. Just looking for edges at this point. I'm giving the kid good bumps. Like helpful bumps, not hurtful bumps. Seems like somebody lit a fire under Mike. God, come on, Nico.
We're fine!
Just go. Gonna have to get him at the end of this straight, because he's losing Mike. And I'm not trying to lose Mike. That was a nice bump. I slid there. I really hope he's not still alongside me. Alright, he slipped in. Good. Okay, go get him! My hands are still too heavy. You'll see a crazy difference between round 1 and 2. That's amazing. As I loosen up with this kart. And by loosen up, I mean learn how to drive it in anger, I guess. Without letting it make me angry. Haha. Oh, we're hawking him down. This guy has been my race all day. He's the one I've wanted all day. Clip, clip. Woo! Oh, that gap is gone, Mike. Fastest lap of the day. Consistency's not there, but the battle has been. Testy, scrappy. He's stretching his arms. I was like, oh, I have you now. You still have 2 laps to go, dude. I am not gassed. You're gassed. I was running 2 classes every day last year. You, sir, are not prepared for these longer sessions. And it made me overconfident. This should have been another fastest lap. My pace is better. I just outbrake myself and get punted. By, I believe, Colton King. I believe Chad is his dad and Colton is the son. The Kings were in front of and behind me all day long. So, that was great racing right up until then. Just outbrake myself. I knew he was going to chop down that corner and tried to get out of the space that I had already committed to and ended up outbraking the kart and getting hit by one of the 3 drivers in pursuit. Unfortunately, I took out Colton. When he hit me, he ended up either popping a tie rod or something. He ended up getting out of the kart. I gave him the Lo Siento pat on my chest as I go past here. I'm like, I'm sorry. Because I know it was my mistake that cost him the end of his race, but I'm lucky that my kart got to continue, and it really was a great race all the way up until that point. Not for the money positions or anything, but we picked up some positions here, enough to the point that even with that spin at the end, I still finished up a position, checkers, from where I finished the heat race. Qualified 18th, we finished the heat race 17th in spite of a spin, and then we finished the final in 16th in spite of a spin.
Top 10. Fuck!
Too right. Could have been a top 10. Should have, if you had driven to your ability. But now we know how, and now we kind of know where the ceiling is on this kart. I know how to roll the speed in this thing now. There were a bunch of times that I got blocked, and if I had just qualified where I was supposed to, that mess all would have been happening behind me. But when you're battling with these guys, you gotta find ways past them, and
What a day.
boy,
I hate
was
that
it.
it ended that way, but good run to everybody else. Fuck!
Ah, the negativity. I shake it off pretty quickly after something like
It could have
this.
been worse.
There you go. There you go.
See you
You
next
shake
time.
it off pretty quick. Like we said. 18th, 17th, 16th, in spite of the chaos. A solid start to the season, in spite of all the company that we had. Bunch of really good guest drivers. So, all uphill from here. We'll see you back for round 2. Thank you for joining us on Closed Circuit Sports. I'm Drew Goldman. Peace.